Let's talk about a short squeeze. I feel like not a lot of people are picking up on what AMC is putting down currently. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Watch until the end of the video. I'm also going to prep you for what is to come for the week ahead. Earnings, key events happening that will affect the stock market, all that other stuff. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on. And this is the second video today since I missed the upload yesterday. Guys, if you didn't watch the video I uploaded earlier, make sure to go watch that. All right, first things first, let's talk about DEVS, ticker symbol DEVS, which is trading at 43 cents and is up 17% on Friday and was up about 28% last week. Now, surprisingly enough, Susquehanna, Citadel, UBS, Two Sigma, Virtu, they all have positions in this extremely low float penny stock, which is very odd in my opinion. This is trading at around a 13 million float, I believe. Market cap 14.5 million and has a almost 5% short interest according to Fintel. Now, a brief breakdown, they are a carbon credit project developer using blockchain and tech-driven tools to bring transparency and scalability to the voluntary carbon market. Here's basically how it works. So the company, they develop or finance sustainability projects like renewable energy, waste to energy, energy efficiency, etc. And then they generate carbon credits from those projects and sell the credits to corporations and governments needing offsets to meet ESG or regulatory goals. Now, with this odd sort of unique business model and these institutions now picking up the stock, it makes me wonder, why is it trading at 43 cents and a $13 million float? Now, they use blockchain based platform for MRV, monitoring, reporting, verification of emissions and reductions. This ensures the transparency and traceability, which is critical as many carbon credit markets are plagued with fraud and greenwashing. Now, the company has deals in Indonesia, UAE, and the Gulf Coast, pointing to major expansion for the company. Plus, there's also a rumor it's possible that DevStream is partnering with a crypto exchange or carbon marketplace for tokenized credits, which, if this happens, or if this is even a possibility of happening, which it is, then this is major speculation fuel, especially from retail investors. Plus, the carbon market is projected to grow from 2 billion in 2023 to over 250 billion by 2030. So that is an old projection, which now could be more, especially with the money printing that has been going on. So keep an eye on this one. I also want to talk about GNS, ticker symbol GNS. Obviously, this is Genius Group. We've talked about it before. It's trading at $1.37. We picked it up way back here and we talked about it for quite a while now. But over the weekend, we have some things happening. Uniquely enough, GNS Group is expected to file a lawsuit against undisclosed defendants. Could it be Ken Griffin or Robinhood? Well, take a look at what the CEO just posted over on X. Now, this is more of a fun video because this is enjoyment, right? We're talking about short squeezes. We're going to talk about crypto. We're going to talk about earnings and what's coming for the week. I'm going to try to keep it very, very brief. He says, as a CEO of GNS, my X account is constantly monitored, yet as well as CEO, I'm also a NYT best-selling author and creative writer. So I'll be using X for fictional short stories once in a while. Here's my first. And this story is absolutely unrelated to any company I may or may not be associated with, including GNS. Any resemblance to real persons living or dead are purely coincidental, with the exception of Louisa Dunn and her killer, who are both very real. Now, let's break this down. Let's break down the beginning. First of all, he puts a disclaimer. My X is highly monitored. Okay, be weary. Then he says, this is basically a legal disclaimer that says, this has no relation, because I'm highly monitored and have to watch what I say, to any of the stocks that I am involved in. Wink, wink. Call with a market manipulator. A hypothetical CEO fighting crooks attacking his company gets a call from an imaginary hedge fund. He strongly suspects. What is going on? Flame me in the comments for that. Suspects is one of the crooks. Now, you go down the line, right? I'm not going to read you the entire story, but it basically points that the CEO is laughing on the phone with a hedge fund saying, we have your records from 2022 of every single trade that went on in our stock, and you are about to be exposed, and the clock is close to midnight. It's a minute to midnight, says the hypothetical CEO, as the hypothetical CEO, enjoyed his Sunday ready for the week ahead. This is getting out of hand. Not for anyone holding GNS, but short sellers. This CEO is turning badass, and I really hope something happens here. I've told Discord I am accumulating, let me tell you, accumulating GNS, okay? Right here, accumulating GNS into the end of July from the 15th. You guys got to keep this one on your close radar here, as we are selling off. At least on Friday, we were down 9%, and we could sell off a little bit more. I'd watch for a bounce on $1 if we sell off more, but I love this post. Moving on, we touch on the AMC very briefly. AMC is touching basically the top of this breakout, right? What's crucial is how things open. And this aligns with GameStop as well. Where's GameStop? GameStop has been on the brink of what we would call basically right here. Okay. And AMC has kind of led the way. AMC's done this so far. GameStop hasn't. GameStop's still in the flat, no volatility zone, which means this move is going to come along with this move, which means you're just going to get likely a big Hulk candle to the upside instead of the gradual move. And we can only speculate that it's always tomorrow. But what we can speculate why that is because of how AMC is treating the markets, right? We got to watch to see how AMC opens. Ultimately, we have some levels to watch, 385 to 431 on open, to see how things are going. And I want you to pay attention to HYMC as well. I believe HYMC is building a base, and some sort of news could possibly come out with HYMC and AMC affecting and helping each other. It also sits at about a 13% short interest, which is beautiful. Now, Ethereum has been running like there is nothing stopping it. It has been running as if it is the hedge against the world, and it's about to catch up to Bitcoin. Now, remember, Ethereum's highs are 4,900, which we are over 1,000 away from. But if we go to highs, it's not Ethereum that I'm investing in. It is the altcoins alongside Bitcoin. XRP has broken highs and built the base on this fib level right around $3.40. This is now the base for XRP. We're trading at 351. If we get another move on altcoins, XRP is coming to 450. And 450 could be a very possible top on XRP. But even still, as we make our way to 450, that is still another 28% gain. And I know people are highly leveraged in these alts. Alongside Bonk has gotten a very healthy retracement. I sold up here in this red candle, and based on the health we're seeing, I'm looking for a re-entry. But again, take a look at these two green candles. This is going to make or break it. Now, if we close tomorrow, or actually tonight, above 4035, that would be best case scenario for Bonk. It'll give us a nice weekly candle, close above a resistance level instead of below it, which we wouldn't have to wait for the whole next week for a reaction to that. But based on what's happening, as long as we don't get a breakdown back below this trend line under 40265, which I would probably put a stop under, everything is looking healthy alongside Ethereum. Think of it as the boss, kind of giving you the signal for leeway for XRP, for Bonk, for other altcoins alongside that. And alongside all of that, for squeeze plays. So it's like a gust of wind is coming from Ethereum to the alts, to the squeeze plays, and you're entering that season. Now, key events this week: Fed Chair Powell speaks on Tuesday, and then June existing home sales data on Wednesday, July S&P Global Manufacturing PMI data on Thursday, June new home sales data on Thursday as well, June durable goods orders data on Friday, and 15% of the S&P 500 companies report earnings. Earnings season is officially here. This is the first important week that we have, and no, as some people would say in the Discord, which I don't think so, another boring earnings week. I don't think so. Some that I'm keeping my eye on off the bat: Tesla and Google report Wednesday after close. These are going to be major ones to pay attention to, as Tesla has been trading in this wedge and has been having controversy regarding Elon Musk. Elon's making several moves, and it's been quite a while before we got actually a solid reaction to Tesla earnings. If they push their guidance out further or something's not spoken on, Tesla can be more than a letdown. It can be a crash, a temporary crash on Tesla, which will affect the SPY and possibly will lead us into that healthy correction that we have been searching for. Okay, I think if any are going to be red on earnings season, it's probably going to be Tesla. Now, I'm not calling for red on Tesla. I think earnings is a 50-50 as a whole, but based on speculation, Tesla's one of them that could be very dangerous to play. If we see a breakdown, I'm watching for a break to 288 to 286, right? 288, 285, 288, 286. If we break higher, 257 to 399 if we get a beat on earnings and great forward guidance. Another stock, not for earnings, keep an eye on Apple. Okay, I've been watching for a break above this resistance level or a break back below 200, and we've been consolidating, and I think Apple may come out with something. They have their earnings late July. I may accumulate this into that and then play earnings to the upside. Also, Google, yes, reporting earnings as well. I'm not sure the expected move on Google. Google could form the ugliest head and shoulders pattern that we have seen on a huge macro time frame. If we come up and we test 193, or maybe we don't even have to, we scale a little bit higher into earnings and then we start to sell off and build that way down, it's possible. Okay, Google has competitors, and they're constantly evolving and growing. Now, earnings season, INTC, Thursday after close. Intel is one that I've been buying in the long-term portfolio, and you're getting this for free. I will continue to buy into earnings, and if earnings are red, I will continue to buy unless they announce some devastating news. Chipotle CMG Wednesday also reports earnings. We have Capital One Tuesday. Is there any that we could pay attention to? Well, NXPI Monday after close. Just based off of these, watch some of the bank stocks that are reporting as well. That is going to have an effect on the market, and we'll possibly see if they're hiding stuff on their balance sheet. We'll see what happens here. There was another one in here. Where is it? Oh, maybe it wasn't for this week. IBM, actually, Wednesday is going to be the most fun day, I think. Coca-Cola, another one. LMT, Lockheed Martin, believe defense play. That one probably will do well. Tuesday before open. Possible Monday calls. Again, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. All this is speculation. I assume you're paper trading, all that other stuff. But guys, this is the update video before the market opens overnight. It's probably going to drop right at that time frame because I dropped a 48-minute video earlier, and I want to give you guys time to go watch that as Ryan Cohen crushes mainstream media on short sellers. It's a beautiful thing to see. I covered it. I talked about it. And then I played both interviews for you guys. So if you didn't watch that, make sure to play that tonight while you're relaxing in bed or whatever it is, go on a walk, play that video, watch the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, and press the top link in the description right now to join the Discord server, guys. I appreciate you watching the video, but I appreciate it even more if you route yourself over into the Discord group where we talk stocks and crypto each and every single day. We have high success trade flow. The people in there stay in there for a reason. I also post my trades as soon as I take them. We have gotten hitters after hitters after hitters, and the best part about it is that you don't have to trade every day. If you're patient and you wait for me to pop in there, or you wait for one of the very good members, there are so many great people in the Discord to let out something or let out an idea or post a chart or something like that, and you just wait patiently. You really don't have to do much. Instead of searching, scanning for yourself, you really get everything in a one-stop shop. We also have analyst updates in there, dark pool trade alerts, insider trade alerts, option sweep orders, and more market news as soon as it comes out. That is it, guys. I love you all. God bless. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Lottery Stocks out.